What if you were always meant to be who you are? What if nothing about you is too much or too few? What if you were born here to just be who you are? What if this was all divinely planned? What if no single one of us could be missing? What if each and one of us was necessary for this world to return to love? What if we were never meant to change? What if we were never meant to be any different? What if we cried those tears who want to be cried? What if we expressed that anger that wants to be expressed? What if you were born into this world with so many words to speak? And what if you would just speak them? What if you no longer believe that you should speak less, be less present, be less of who you are? What if you were born into this world as that joyful little girl, creating magic all around you just by being your joyful self? What if you were the one in the classroom leading everyone around you just because you were meant to lead? What if you were born into this world to touch the people you so badly want to touch? What if your magic is to hold people, to embrace them, to massage them, to touch them? Then why don't you just touch? What if we would all return to our uniqueness, to the people we were always meant to be? What if we would no longer try to be less like him and more like her? What if we would simply be more of who we are? Why don't we return to our unique expression? Because I deeply believe everyone was created with a specific reason. Every one of us in this big family was supposed to be him or herself. Every one of us has a specific role here on earth to make this big family a beautiful, harmonious and loving one. What if all we need in order to create a more loving, true world was for each and one of us to be our true authentic self? What if I was never meant to hide my sensitivity and my emotional ups and downs? What if I were never meant to feel less? What if I was always here to be a feeler, to feel it all? What if you were meant to travel the world because you had to explore it, to show others what's going on? What if I were meant to be in one place, to be more introverted and to explore the worlds underneath? What if all is fine? What if it doesn't matter? And at the same time, it matters so much. Because it matters that you are who you are, who you were born here to be. Do you remember when you looked into your classroom? At least that's what I truly always did. I looked around me and I observed each and one of them, each individual. I did the same thing in my family. I was always analyzing, observing what's going on beyond their veils, behind their behaviors, what's underneath, what's truly there, what's truly meant to be here, what were they born to express. This one girl always being the joyful, dancing, hopping around kind of fairy. This one boy being quiet and observant, being there holding space for all the others. This one girl leading the whole classroom. This one guy being fantastic in his body, in his movement. He always loved to play football and make the world a more playful world to be. And then there was this one girl. She had this magical voice she was just born with. And when she used it, when she expressed it, she cracked people open. She made them return to love. And that other dude, he loved making writings. He was writing from the start. And his words were so meaningful. They were here to return us back to love. And then there was this one girl. She had this nourishing, feminine, loving kindness. She would always love to cook and take care of others. Her love for food was nourishing those around her. With the love that she is, she prepared those meals and transpired and transformed that love of her food, transported it to the others. And there were those dreamers, full of creativity and vision and view. But hey, without that guy who's great numbers, without that guy who loves to use his rational mind, that idea would have never been birthed into reality. He could have never operated hearts if he couldn't keep his cool and be less emotional. She could have never seen beyond their veils if she wasn't in her true sensitivity. We all have a unique part in this whole world. Let's remember that we are a family. Let's remember that each of us has a specific, unique role to play. It isn't your responsibility to live up to other people's expectations. It isn't your responsibility to live a life conditioned by those around you or by the mind. But it really is your responsibility to take up your unique space into this world, to return to you, to your unique expression of love. At the end of the day, we are all here to rise this vibration, the frequency of the whole, with our unique expression of love. Whatever way that might be you, I'll be me. How you do that, the practical way of how you do that, does not really matter. You will find that way. You will come up with that way. The most important is that you are who you are. Let's return to love. Let's return